Okay, we're going to now practice several different ones with adding and subtracting. So let's start with the adding. -5 plus 6. I'm going to have -5. Okay, so now I need to add a positive 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I need to find my 0 pairs. And that leaves me with positive 1. Let's try this one. 3 plus -6. A positive 3. A -6. Or find my 0 pairs. Those are my 0 pairs. I took 3 0 pairs away. And that leaves me with a -3. Okay, let's try a subtraction one. A -6 minus a -4. Here's my -6. And with subtraction, we're just taking something away. Can I take a -4 away? I have negatives, so I'm going to take a -4 away. 1, 2, 3, 4. -6 minus -4 is -2. Three minus -2. I have positive 3. And I need to subtract a -2. I don't have any negatives, so I'm going to have to add negatives without changing this value. So I'm going to have to add 3 0 pairs, or 2 0 pairs. 1, 2. There's my 2 0 pairs. Now I can take away 2 negatives because now I have 2 negatives. 1, 2. And that leaves me with positive 5. How about 8 minus a -4? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I need to subtract a -4. I do not have any negatives here, do I? So I'm going to have to add my 0 pairs. My 4 0 pairs for the negatives. There's 1 0 pair, 2 0 pairs, 3, 4 0 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4 0 pairs. Now I can take away a -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves me with a positive 12. How about a -3 minus 4? 1, 2, 3 negatives. I do not have any positive 4s to take away, so I'm going to add 0 pairs of positive 4. has 2 zero pairs, 3, 4 zero pairs. Now I can take away a positive 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that leaves me with a negative 7. So let's do integer operation rules. For those of you that like to follow by the rules for adding integers. Signs the same, you add and keep the sign. So for example, negative 4 plus negative 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. They're both negative, so we keep it negative. 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4 is 6. They're both positive, so this stays positive. Signs not the same. You will subtract and keep the sign with the bigger absolute value. So for example, negative 5 plus 7. I'm going to subtract these two because the signs are not the same. 7 minus 5 is 2. Seven has a bigger absolute value and it's positive, so the 2 is going to be positive. If I 8 minus negative 10, I'm going to subtract these two. 10 minus 8 is 2. 10 has a bigger absolute value and it's negative, so this answer is going to be negative. But if it was something like 10 minus negative 4, the signs are not the same, so I would subtract. 10 minus 4 is 6. 10 has a bigger absolute value. It is positive, so my 6 is going to be positive. Now here's the rules for subtracting. The basic rule for subtracting is you're going to add the opposite. So, for example, negative 5 minus 4. You're going to add the opposite. So this would be meaning negative 5 plus the opposite of 4 is negative 4. So now we have an addition problem. So we go to our addition rules. Negative 5 plus negative 4 is negative 9. And you can see that when we do the models. Here's negative 5. I need to subtract a positive 4, so I have to add a negative 4. 0 pairs. That's 1, 2. There's my 4 0 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I can subtract a positive 4. And I get a negative 9. So that is the modeling rate, and this is with the rule. You can see where we get the rule. Three minus negative 3. I want to add the opposite. So 3 plus the opposite of negative 3 is positive 3, and I get 6. Minus negative 2. I'm going to add the opposite. 8 plus negative 2. Now I have an addition problem. The sides are not the same, so I'm going to subtract. 8 minus 2 is 6. 8 is my bigger absolute value, so this is going to be positive. So if you remember this saying for subtraction, change the sign, minus into plus, change the second number sign. This is actually a song, but I cannot sing, so 7 minus 3. I'm going to change the minus into plus and change my positive 3 into a negative 3. Negative 3 minus 4. Change it minus into plus and change the second number sign. Eight minus negative 2. Change minus into plus and change the second number sign. I hope this has helped.